Hello and welcome to Hipster Rants, where I talk about things in mostly a hipsterish manner, although I try to keep it objective. My name is Lockie, and as you can see, I am wearing the traditional garb of the hipster people, see the hat? And today I am talking about hipsters themselves as a human subspecies. I know that's a very strange way to put hipster, a human subspecies, and it's also a weird way to start off the series. But moving on, we are going to start with the history of the hipster. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Hipsters are only about 4 or 5 years old. Not very old in pop culture, in fact quite young. It is believed by some, however, that hipsters have been around in a different form for a longer time. Their theory is that hipsters, as we know them today, like this one you see before you, evolved from hipster sapiens in the Ice Age. However, there's not much to support this theory, or make it possible at all. Let's glaze over that. We don't really know where the hipsters came from, but Psychic Larry down the street told me that they're about 4 or 5 years old and that they did not evolve from some sort of primitive species in the Ice Age. Right, Larry?
Peace out, man. Peace out.
Yeah. Peace, man. Moving on to the definition of a hipster. What is a hipster? Who are my people? Well, hipsters have some very defining characteristics, such as a strict dress sense / code, including beanie hats and skinny jeans and checked shirts. Beard, if you're a dude, they like beards. Ties with grotty t-shirts, that sort of thing. You'll know one when you see one. More characteristics include liking bands no one has ever heard of, bands that don't even have a Vivo channel. Also, liking things, well, saying they liked things before they were popular, or went mainstream, or became cool. However, the most defining characteristic of a hipster are these. Oh yes, these. Glasses with no prescription in the lenses, because they like them as a pointless fashion accessory. I'm perfectly fine with this, as I am most definitely a hipster. There is absolutely no doubt there. It is objectively kind of silly.
Peace out, man. Peace out.
Did you just reuse some footage of yourself, Larry? You totally did. Okay, moving on to the average life of a hipster. What sort of lives do my people live? Well, apart from being hipsters, a hipster's life is no different to anyone else's, really. They wake up, they go to work or film for their YouTube channel, as this hipster is doing. They go on lunch break, go back to work, they come back home, they have another meal, they might go out somewhere, I don't know, and then they go to bed and repeat the same thing tomorrow. Rather average, no different to anyone else's daily routine. Apart from the secret cult meetings every Tuesday and Saturday. That is kind of unusual, but you know, we'll glaze over that as well as the Ice Age thing. Moving on. Now I speak about the eventual fate of the hipster species. while their fate is unsure, they will most likely just pass and wash away like most other fads. Some will evolve into a different fad, rather akin to hipsters, their place in society anyway, and others will devolve back into regular humans. But we just don't know until we get there, really. That concludes Hipsters. Now,
You don't seem like a hipster, man.
that is a very good question, a very good thing to point out, Larry. You see, all of you have most likely noticed I am far too objective. Far too objective to be a real hipster. I am actually pretending to be a hipster because I want to be a hipster, but I was not born into their strict lineage. So, yeah, that's kind of sad. But, you know, I do believe that with the proper amount of magic, I will become a real hipster someday. So, make sure to subscribe, watch some more videos, and from me and Larry, a hipster goodbye. I hope your face is not too close to the screen, because I'm about to do this. Rah! Rah, rah, rah.